So guys, I'm back. And I know it's kind of dark. It's because it's currently 4:30 a.m. and I'm headed towards the W2 where I start at 5 a.m. end at 1 p.m. So I just want to run the July numbers like really quick because I want to get into the habit of running the numbers every Sunday. You know, that's basically the end of work week. And I want to, I want to have like little goals and things, you know what I mean? Where it's going to motivate me to go out and work and meet those goals. You see what I mean? Like, my goal was to make $800 every week. So if you multiply that by 4 weeks in a month, that's about $3,200. And you got a couple extra days where, might end up making $3,400. So my goal is basically to make $3,000 to, let's say, $3,500 a month as a part-time delivery driver. Let's note that, a part-time delivery driver, and not full-time, because if I'm full-time, then I could make way more. You see what I mean? I see some guys with vans making $2,000, let's say $1,500 to $2,000 every week. So if you do the math on that, that's about $6,000. You see what I mean? That's about $6,000 to $7,000 every month, or even more. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's quite acceptable for part-time to make the kind of money that I make, because I have a W-2. And I really don't like grind hard because I have a family and I try to create some type of healthy balance. You see what I mean? But if I was like, let's say, doing full-time gig work and full-time W-2, then the money that I'm expected to make will be like way higher if I'm putting in the hours. Like, just say for example, like I worked 7 days in a row, not going to the W-2, not going super hard. I made almost $1,500. You see what I mean? And also, guys, this YouTube channel is also a gig, so I do generate some income from the channel, and I haven't made a lot of money really, but the more I upload is the more money I'm gonna make, It's the more, videos I put out, the more money I'm gonna make. So videos like this is actually gonna come in handy in terms of generating income for the channel. I'm not saying I'm doing it for the income, but I'm just doing it so that I have something going in terms of something to look forward to. Like, yeah, the end of the week, let me see how much Dom made, let me tune into this video. 1,000 miles driven, let me tune into this video. Oh, the end of the month, let me tune into this video. And what I want to give you guys, I'm going to run the numbers, I'm going to calculate the numbers, and I want to give you guys an update of where I am in terms of my yearly goal. My goal is to make $40,000 this year. So we're going to run the numbers and see where I'm at and how much I need. You see what I mean? So I could actually, get to working or just continue cruising and, relax, cruise control. You see what I mean? So 4:37, guys, I do have to catch a bus in like about 13 minutes or so. So I'm gonna run the numbers for you pretty soon, So guys, working gig apps, there's a lot that's involved. You got to make sure you get up early. You got to make sure you go out there. You got to make sure you strategize, and you got to utilize as many apps as possible. I'm not saying dirty stack everything. I'm just saying have your apps ready just in case. Let's say, for example, you can't get on DoorDash. Damn, somebody destroyed their car there, man. You can't get on DoorDash, then you use Uber Eats. Uber Eats ain't popping. You turn on Grubhub. Those ain't popping. You got the catering apps, those ain't popping. You got Roadie, you got Curry, Freight, Dispatch, Tonquin, Bungie, Dolly, you name it, man. You just, you know, you name it. There's a plethora of apps out there for you to work and for you to make a lot of money. So without further ado, guys, let's just run the July numbers really quick. So from July 1st to the 3rd, just before my vacation, I made $510.75. I drove 248 miles to make that money because I track my miles. I write everything down. July 15th to the 21st, that's after I came back from vacation. So you see that big chunk. I could have done way better this month. That big chunk didn't work, wasn't here. You know what I mean? Was out, you know, of the country on an island drinking mojitos, you know? So July 15th to the 21st, I made $1,406.19. The totals are from my calculation. They may not be exact, but they're very close. I drove 455 miles to make that money. From July 22nd to the 28th, which was this past week, I made $617. I drove 273 miles. So did not work a whole lot. I think I took from Wednesday to Friday off, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It didn't work. So imagine if I actually went out on those days. You see what I mean? And the last 2 days, the 29th and the 30th, I did not go out on Wednesday, which is yesterday. Guys, I'm current. I'm talking about present day, okay? I made $304.26, drove 137 miles. I already spent that money. Well, not exactly, but I already spent money on groceries last night. So that is why it's important, it's imperative that you go out there, you make your money, because let me tell you, man, when time to buy groceries with inflation right now, them things are expensive. So we made a grand total from, you know, going out to work. We made a total of $2,839.13. Drove 1,113 miles. So that's almost $3 a mile. We're doing really good in terms of, you know, mile to dollar ratio. And with this Dodge Caravan, man, I love it because it's very good on gas. It's very good on gas. It's decent. Let me say it's decent. Maybe it could be better, but it's decent for the size of vehicle. You know, it's not, doesn't have all this aerodynamics. It's freaking a box. It's a boxy. It's a box van, basically. But it's good. I like what it does on gas. You know what I mean? So, guys, in terms of the apps and how much we made on each app that we worked, these are the numbers. Freight, we made $29.75. Could have made more money on freight. I dropped a couple orders, no doubt. But I think there's like a preferred driver in my market that they send most of the orders from the Lowe's that's very close to me. Like the preferred driver, I think, take those orders, I think, because they did reach out to me about being a preferred driver, and I was like, hey man, I don't have the time or the timing to do that. So yeah, Uber Eats, we made $156.70 in July. And guys, next time I do this, I want to be settled, sit down, talking to you, maybe in a parking lot or whatnot. But I have to get this video out because I don't want to be talking too much about July in August. You get what I'm saying? And I wish there was sunlight, but we're going to have to use this artificial light in the meantime, between time. So $156.70 Uber Eats. DoorDash, zero, no money. Catering apps, no money. I did not turn on the catering apps. Didn't have the availability to do so. Grubhub, $18.87. Every dollar counts. Metrobi, $91.58. I did one route and I made that money. There's work on Metrobi, but the work is in metropolitan Brooklyn and Manhattan. That's where the work really is. So there's hardly anything in Long Island and Queens. You know, what I'm feasting on is just crumbs. So Spark, $516.57. Spark is actually my secondary app. Let me just say that. Spark is the app that really provides and comes in clutch when there's no work on Roadie. Instacart, $241.42. I didn't work a lot of Instacart this month, to be honest. Last month, I should say, because it was kind of slow on Instacart, to be honest. You know what I mean? There's orders, there's always work, guys. But is it work that you want to do? Is it work that you want to do? Do you want to drive to the Bronx to do Instacart orders from Valley Stream? I don't think so. You know, so there's always work, but people who are selective always say, oh man, it's so slow, it's so slow. Roadie, okay, wait, before I give you, yeah. Roadie, $1,714.34. It's my king app. I know a lot of people talk a lot of shit about Roadie. It's not good in their market, or it's not good at all. That's the app that I make the most money with. So I have to preserve that account, you know what I mean, with everything I got. With the introduction of Roadie XD, I don't know if my money will be threatened, you know, by them routing up everything, but there's always gonna be work, man. If the thing is, right, if I'm not making money on Roadie, guys, I'll be making the money on Spark or Instacart or Uber Eats. I'm not really stressed out, you know, and I'm not worried if the market changes for the worse in terms of like Roadie or any other single app. I'ma just adapt, I'ma just flex. Maybe I turn on my Amazon Flex and do a couple of routes, you know? And guys, last but not least, remember I told you the app money came up to $2,839. I needed like $140 or so. No, $160 to hit $3 grand for the month. And guess what gig came in clutch? YouTube, since I started Minivan Money, the Minivan Money series, the playlist, I made $162.98 on the YouTube channel, which is not a lot, but to be honest, I haven't been uploading and a lot of videos, and I haven't been getting a lot of views, so it's only fair. So the views just started kicking in, and views equal money. Okay, the more views, the more money. We made a total of $3,002.11 in the month of July. I'm happy with that round figure of $3,000, and I hope to do the same in August or better. I hope to do the same or better. But I really enjoy making this video on the way to work though. Seriously. I have to run right now. Let me see. I do have a couple minutes. It's 4:44. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. And the bus comes in about 5 to 6 minutes. So I do have to run out of here. But just, alarms, man. Just in terms of my closing thoughts, guys, you know, since I got this van, I realized there's higher potential to make money, because I could take more orders on Roadie. I could take bigger orders on Roadie. I could have a Roadie on a Spark. I could have a Roadie on Instacart, a bulky Instacart, you know. So I could double up things, man. I could work with more confidence. You see what I mean? So about just over 1,000 miles driven last month. Miles that I didn't have to put on the Acura MDX. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. Seriously. I'm feeling great. I'm motivated. I'm even more motivated and looking forward to conquering August. You see? So the goal for August, guys, I'm gonna say $4,000. And the reason why I'm gonna say $4,000 is because I may be off from work for like the second half of August, and that will enable me to make more money. More time available, more money, you know, more potential for, you know, to make more money. So guys, I'm your boy Dom. This is, oh, you know what, before I do go, let me know how much you made. How much you made in July. Come on, share your numbers down below. Share your most profitable app down below. Come on, help, you know what I mean? let's motivate each other, you know, be like, yeah, man, okay, 3 stacks, you made such and such money. I know 3 stacks made about 8 stacks. You know, so you made such and such amount of money. I'm going to be motivated to go out there and try to, you know, make that type of money too. Maybe, or someone else might, you know. So, guys, thanks for tuning in to yet another one. I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you haven't yet done so. If you got all the way to the end here, like the video. And until my next one, which would be talking about something else, peace out and Godspeed. We'll talk soon, okay? I got to go to work. I have to go. I got to go. I know you want to be here talking with me, listening with me, but listening to me, but I got to go. See ya.